We took the world's best-selling SLA 3D printer and made it even better. Introducing the Form 2. Powered by a precision optical engine, the Form 2 creates laser-sharp prints with beautiful detail. With a larger build volume and smarter technology, the Form 2 is designed for performance. Now you can create perfect prototypes right on your desktop. We've redesigned the way we print. A new peel mechanism, a wiper, and a heated resin tank work together so you can print parts not possible on other machines. An integrated resin system adds materials automatically. With wireless connectivity, sending prints to your machine is simple. The Form 2 is built for collaboration. You can monitor progress, receive notifications, or easily share your printer with your team. Engineered for precision, designed for reliability. The Form 2, the most advanced desktop 3D printer ever created.
4. Hi, we're the team behind Tico. As inventors, we constantly use 3D printers to create and test our ideas. But every 3D printer we used fell short of our expectations. They were heavy, overcomplicated, and unreliable. We often spent more time calibrating our printers than printing our inventions. So we came up with a simple solution: Unibody. This is Tico, the Unibody 3D printer. Most 3D printer frames are built using separate rails. Unibody means the rails are built into the chassis, creating one solid piece. One solid piece, Unibody. And with this simple shift in design, all the problems that came from separate rail systems disappeared. More reliable and accurate, Tico sets a new standard for 3D printers. And it doesn't stop at Unibody. Tico has an internal filament tray, enclosed build chamber, auto safety shutoff, a large print volume, a flexible base, wireless connectivity, and cloud-based software so you can print from almost anywhere on any internet-friendly device. With Tico, we've not only set a new standard for design, but for price too. Tico is only $179. Yup, $179. That's the beauty of Unibody design. It's better and it costs less to manufacture. We could set the price higher, but we want everyone to have a Tico. This is where we need your help. We use 3D printing to create Tico. Imagine all the ideas that could become realities. Imagine what you could build. Back us today, and let's find out.
3. 3D printing is becoming a part of everyday life. Now anyone that owns a 3D printer can use it for endless purposes. But is that really so? Most of the potential 3D printer users may have problems with using the device, creating a 3D model, or even with realizing possibilities that 3D printing may bring them. But they wanted to change it. They accepted the challenge. After 2 years of designing, building, and testing, the Screeware team brought to life the most user-friendly home 3D printer ever made. With high-quality materials, Wi-Fi connection, USB port, removable magnetic bed, touchscreen, and a print area of over 178 inches cubed. Screeware 3D printer is ready to serve every user. Yet something is still missing. There are people who couldn't use this printer because they wouldn't know how to create a 3D design. How could Screeware make it possible for anyone to print what they need? The answer is ScreeMarket, an online platform where everyone could find 3D models ready to print with just one click. The Screeware team worked day and night to build a marketplace with hundreds of models just waiting to be printed at homes all over the world. With the Screeware market and the ready-to-use printer, Screeware is prepared to bring accessible 3D printing to everyone. Everyone can enjoy 3D printing. They need funding for further development of ScreeMarket to make it as usable as possible and to fill it up with high-quality models. You can be their hero. You can make it happen. You can help them. Back Screeware Project and share their story.
I realized that most of the 3D printers in the market, they fall into two groups. High resolution but very expensive, or affordable but in poor quality. That's why we decided Moonray to bridge the gap between quality and price.
I think the best design is the one that is out of the way. And when we designed Moonray, we decided that we should take all the clutter and all the things that make a product more less understandable and minimize it to something that is more useful. Most of the 3D printers have a consumable resin tank, but we took on this great challenge of redesigning it in a way that you don't have to replace it after every print that you make. So it's more durable and it lasts longer.
The heart of every high-resolution 3D printer is the resin curing unit. Most 3D printers use either laser or commercial projectors to do this. But we develop our own custom-built UV DLP projector. We call it Ray 1. It lasts for 50,000 hours and it's able to create parts as fine as 100 micron resolution.
Yeah, what makes Moonray special and attractive, I think, is the resolution. I haven't seen that tight of resolution on a desktop SLA printer. It's available for the price that it's at as well.
There's always been a few different challenges in 3D prints. One is not only being able to have it smooth from the print, or a lot of post-processing. And the Moonray allows me to be able to have minimal post-processing. And then also the support structure usually creates a lot of different points on a 3D print that have to be cleaned up later. And in this case, it was very easy to do.
In many ways, the design of the Moonray was about making it more compact and more efficient and more versatile, so it would fit in different environments.
Yeah, for the resolution, you can't beat the Moonray. The price and resolution ratio is incredible. You can't beat it. There's nothing else out there like it.
Had a couple of characters that I created in ZBrush printed on the Moonray, and I was really impressed. I was really blown away, actually. All the small details, little elements, textures, lines, everything that I created in the software came out in the characters, and that really got me excited.
The Moonray revolutionizes the opportunities that I have to run my business.
Everybody can use Moonray because it's affordable, it's easy to use, and it has the best resolution among all the desktop 3D printers.
We believe that the future of 3D printing relies on making it available for everyone. We're excited to deliver Moonray to everybody and to see what they can create with it.
About 6 months ago, we decided to make the M3D Pro based on getting feedback from our existing users. So we've already gone through 3 iterations of design prototypes and we're almost completely done the engineering. 3 months ago, we proved a lot of the important concepts like making a heated bed that uses less power, proving that it can move a lot faster, proving the benefits of higher quality and higher precision metal parts. And right now we're going through the final phases of proving the feedback system and finishing the next steps in programming.
First time I ever heard about 3D printing was one of my friends printed a Ninja Warrior training hold, and I thought it was really cool.
The unique thing that you're getting with M3D Pro that we have not yet seen in this industry is that ability for the printer to sense many different things within itself. It has the ability to sense position, it has the ability to sense speed, it has the ability to sense temperature in 5 different places. And if there's a problem, it can be self-diagnosed and in almost all cases can be self-corrected. Ultimately, that gives you more time in the creative process.
With 3D printing, I have right on my desk, or my granddaughters have right on their desk. If they get an idea, they can try to make that idea on a 3D printer right there. They can turn their ideas into reality. This I didn't have when I was a kid.
Really, the greatest advancement that 3D printing could accomplish at any point in the future is ease of use, making it so that anybody can just go from an idea to creating that idea within an afternoon.
We've introduced this new thing that we call tutorial mode. So what we got from our feedback from original backers was that they wanted more detailed guides so they can grow into becoming an expert user rather than having to start as an expert user.
The thing I think that needs to happen for educators is speed is an issue, how fast we can turn around.
So with M3D Pro, you have the ability to print a single prototype with extreme accuracy and high quality, but you also have the ability to take that prototype and print it in quantity, cover the entire print bed with multiples of your model and produce it at volume.
I am so excited for the future, not only for me, but for my daughter, to grow up being able to use her mind to create anything she wants to, thanks to a 3D printer.
I've been fascinated with just the whole idea of 3D printing for quite a while now, focusing on just simple things that I could print for around the house, or toys that I could print to play with my kids. Really just the idea that I could create something myself.
What's unique about the Kickstarter community is they value innovation. And what M3D is doing, I think many people are going to see as extremely innovative, and they're going to want to be first to support it and to help nurture where this technology is going to go. They just also happen to get a printer as one of their rewards very early and at a deep discount.